Good morning, guys. All right, let's see if we can get some people on here live. I got all my ingredients back here. So I'm about ready to make my breakfast, which is what I usually make out of 7 days a week. I say I probably make these 4 to 5. Sometimes 7 days. Okay, so let me grab one more thing because I'm going to show you guys. I'll just tell you about it here at the end. Okay. You need, in order to make these pancakes, you need eggs. Okay, you'll need 2 eggs. All right. You'll need ground flaxseed. This is the kind that I get. All right. And there's 2 ways that you can add in the fruit. Okay. It could either be half of a smashed banana. So you take the banana in half, you smash it in the measuring bowl. You can do it that way. Or I love everything flavored pumpkin. So here it is in spring, and I'm still getting canned pumpkin puree because that's what I put in mine most frequently, okay? So 2 ways that you can make it. You can either do 2 eggs, flax, those are a must, you gotta have those, and you can either do half a smashed banana, or you can do about 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree, okay? Then at the towards the end, I'm going to show you guys how to make my sauce once we get this going. So let's go ahead and crack our eggs. So I usually just use a measuring bowl. All right. So we've got our eggs. Then I will put the flax in there. I will be honest, I don't normally measure. So I'm going to get kind of close so you guys can see here. Don't normally measure. I would say it's probably about 1/4 of flax that I put in there. Can we see that bowl? Okay. So I usually will just dump it in there. And the more flax, the thicker your pancake will be. Okay. So it's usually about 1/4 of a cup. That's what it looks like. If you don't want your pancake as thick, use less flax. Okay. Then I take just regular old thick spoon, and for the pumpkin puree, so again, you can either do half a smashed banana, or you can do about 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree, which is my favorite way, okay? All right, set that aside. Now we are going to mix it, get it really nice and mixed up. Hopefully you guys can see here. Super simple. I'll show you what it's going to look like in a second. You want to make sure that you get the bottom because the flax likes to stick to the bottom, and then you'll end up with a big dusty mixture when you pour it into the pan. So it's going to look like a pancake batter. All right. It's going to be a little thick. All right. So that's the consistency of it. It's not going to be super runny like a pancake batter. It's going to be a little thick. All right, so that's what it looks like here. Okay, now let's come over to my pan. Of course, cooking spray for everything, right? Nothing special, that's my cooking spray. And I will go ahead and put it in the pan, just like you do pancakes. So I'll have 2 little pancakes here. All right. Here we go. That's what they look like. So while that is cooking, I come back over here and I make my sauce. So the sauce is just coconut oil, peanut butter. All right, I'm gonna tell you my thing on peanut butter. Buy organic. The other peanut butter has tons of crap in it. Buy organic. This just has peanuts and salt. I hate Jif, okay? Tons of crap in it. Buy organic. That's my thing. So I'm gonna get another spoon. Oh, and the most crucial ingredient, which we're almost out, but it should be coming today, is my vegan superfood powder, which most of you guys know what I use is Shakeology. It's a nutritional drink. So that is something I'll add in at the end. I usually, guys, you can measure this according to how much sauce you want. So when I'm making it for the kids too, I'm gonna put more in there. So I put probably about a tablespoon. All right, and then I'm gonna get another spoon because I'm gonna put some peanut butter in there, and I put, oh, you know, probably not quite. It's probably about maybe 2 teaspoons, okay? Then what I'm gonna do is come over here to my handy dandy microwave, and we're gonna microwave it for usually less than 30 seconds. You wanna make sure that like the coconut oil is all melted, okay? So it doesn't really take long for coconut oil to melt. I like organic peanut butter too because organic peanut butter already has the natural oils like released in it. Because they don't put like, if it's not organic, they put a bunch of other crap in it, which makes peanut butter thick. It's not supposed to be thick, okay? So I like organic peanut butter. It's already a little runny. So I already have that runny consistency that I need for my syrupy sauce. Now, I add this in after I've warmed it up because you really shouldn't heat your nutritional powder because it does decrease the nutritions in it. So I really try to not do that. I use just a little bitty, probably not even that much, probably about that much. It's really small amount, okay? And I love, if you have chocolate flavor, it's gonna make it taste chocolatey. That was the other thing that I was gonna add is that once this is done, I sometimes will press a chocolate chip in the pancake. I use, what is it called, cacao? Is that how you say it, Chris? Cacao. I'll use those chocolate chips, and once the pancakes are done, I'll press them, like usually 1 or 2 down into each pancake, and then I'll drizzle my sauce over it. So this is what the sauce will look like. Nice runny consistency. And y'all, this sauce is amazing. You can eat it over ice cream. You can eat it just by itself. It is really, really good. And it's really, really, really clean. Okay, so that's why I really like it. All right, let's go back to our pancakes. See if I can get, guys, I'm working with a tripod here, so bear with me. I think it's probably gonna be time to flip them, so let's see how they're doing. And I've gotten so many people in my boot camps hooked on these pancakes. And family members, like my mom makes these all the time. Hey Mom, if you're watching. She makes the flax pancakes all the time, but okay, so see them? Don't they look pretty? They're gonna look a little orangey if you're using pumpkin puree. If you're using the banana, they may have a slightly different color consistency. But they don't take long to make. Like, it's crazy how people think breakfast takes so long, and it really doesn't. And if you don't have 10 minutes to make it the night before. And these are gonna be great in the refrigerator. I even have some people that like freeze them. I just make them on the spot because I like them nice and fresh. And I have 10 minutes in the morning. I allow myself that time to do it. Even when we're taking the kids to school or we're working on a time limit, I still allow myself time to make the kids breakfast and myself breakfast. And if you say you don't have time, then it just sounds like you need to get up earlier in the morning. Sorry. That's all that it amounts to. Okay, so once that these are done, which will be here very shortly, I'm usually rinsing out my bowls and going ahead and doing the cleanup part and putting things away. Guys, when it comes to cooking, you need to be multitasking. So if something is cooking, then take that as an opportunity to do some cleanup. So that way when everything's all said and done, you're not like, oh, great, now I gotta clean up the kitchen. Because otherwise I'm just standing here in front of the pan, right? Trying, watching this cook. And I can still keep a good eye on everything, even when I'm putting stuff away. Hopefully our fire alarm doesn't come on. I didn't turn them in on. So once this is done, I'm gonna plate it. I will put the sauce on it. I'll dice some bananas. I don't always do that And if you guys follow portions like me, I try to keep my fruit down to only about 2 fruits a day. The pumpkin puree is probably about half of a fruit serving for me. So I usually will dice up a little bit of a banana and put that on there first. And then I'll drizzle it with my sauce and I'll sprinkle it with cinnamon. Super, super, super easy. So let's go ahead and I'll get this set up where you guys can watch me plate it. So let me set this right here. We will do that because I believe that it's ready. See, I don't know how long this live video has been, but it does not take very long to make these. All right, so take my banana. My dog is just over here watching me. She's like, please drop something, please. No, it'd be more like, please drop something. She's a girl. Please drop something. Okay, so we'll stack these up all pretty like I did the other day in my picture. Again, if you really want to make this fun, you could put in some chocolate chips. All right, so I got that there. The plating experience is mainly for you guys in pictures, so just know it doesn't have to be perfection. And then, can you see this? Let's get a little bit closer so you guys can see the drizzle here. Because the drizzle is the fun part. Okay, ready? Here we go. Then even add a little, woo, went a little crazy on the cinnamon over there. But that's it. That's all it takes. All right, guys. Now I'm super hungry. Bye, guys. Try it out. Comment below. Message me if you do. Tell me how you like it. I'll see you later.